Hello, hi, good morning, very good morning to all of you guys. Welcome to Guidely. This is Aditya. I hope I'm audible and visible to all of you guys clearly. I think session is live now. All well, right? Perfect hai. 20th of September to 22nd of September current affairs we are going to cover now into the session. अभी हमारा डिस्कशन होगा, right? लाइव है सेशन, ऑडियो क्लियर है, right? स्टार्ट कर लेते हैं फिर डिस्कशन को. पहले क्विकली होमवर्क के क्वेश्चन चेक करूंगा एंड आफ्टर दैट डायरेक्टली आई विल बी मूविंग टुवर्ड द न्यूज. ऑलरेडी थोड़ा सा डिले हो गया है. सो होमवर्क के क्वेश्चंस क्या थे आपके पास? क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 था, रिसेंटली विनफास्ट ऑटो पार्टनर्ड विद व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग बैंक टू प्रोवाइड द फाइनेंसिंग सॉल्यूशन टू द कस्टमर्स को फाइनेंस सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड करने के. फॉर एग्जांपल, अ कस्टमर वांट टू बाय अ कार एंड फॉर दैट कार अ कस्टमर इज लुकिंग फॉर लोन. सच टाइप ऑफ फाइनेंसिंग सॉल्यूशन will be offered by State Bank of India in collaboration with VinFast. देखो, VinFast ने दो बैंक्स के साथ कोलैबोरेशन किया है. VinFast done the collaboration with SDFC to provide the facility to their automobile dealers. So dealer finance facility will be offered by SDFC Bank, while customer finance facility will be offered by द स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. दो पॉइंट हो गए आपके पास. नेक्स्ट है, वेयर हैज द स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया एस्टेब्लिश्ड सेंटर ऑफ एक्सीलेंस फॉर एमएसएमई, माइक्रो स्मॉल मीडियम एंटरप्राइजेस. करेक्ट आंसर इज गुरुग्राम में इन्होंने भी रिसेंटली स्टार्ट किया था. आगे मूव करें. सेंट्रल कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन अथॉरिटी इंपोज द 3 लाख रुपी पेनल्टी रिसेंटली ऑन विच कंपनी. करेक्ट आंसर इज वीएलसीसी के ऊपर फाइन इंपोज किया था. टीएनए हीरोज, आंसर्स आर करेक्ट. Aishwarya, Parul, Venkatesh, Anusha, Pirates. After that, Vaishnavi, Prashanna, Sabha, Karuna, Induja, Dinushri, Simbu Saran, Swami, Veer, Varuni. Thank you guys. Thank you for answer. Let's see the questions for tomorrow. Which of the following statement about NEFT are correct? You need to find out the correct statement. I'll explain all the options tomorrow. मैं कल सारे explain करूंगा option step by step. That what is the meaning of option, why it is correct or incorrect, वो मैं explain करूंगा. So you will be able to cover proper questions. Recently we have seen the question, exactly similar type of question in SBI PU means examination. So which of the following statement regarding NEFT is incorrect? Which of the following are the advantages of NEFT? Choose the correct option. तो ये तीन क्वेश्चन हो गए आपके पास, तीनों NEFT के ऊपर बेस्ड हैं. For the detailed discussion on the banking awareness, current affairs, static GK, financial market, you can go for Hustle 2.0 without any confusion. For your upcoming SBI clerk means examination, upcoming IBPS PO means, RRB PO means, upcoming LIC AAO means, one batch is more than sufficient for everything. ठीक है, चलिए मैं मूव करता हूं सेशन पर. पीडीएफ विल बी अवेलेबल इन दिस टेलीग्राम ग्रुप. न्यूज नंबर 1, रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया रिसेंटली फ्रेम्ड 2 डिफरेंट कमिटीज. आरबीआई ने दो अलग अलग कमिटीज बनाई हैं. वन कमिटी इज टू रिव्यू द नॉर्म्स विच आर मेड बाय रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. सेकेंड कमिटी टू रिव्यू द रेगुलेशन मेड बाय रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. पॉइंट समझ रहे हैं? वन कमिटी मेड बाय रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया for the purpose of regulation related एक कमेटी बनाई है. So one committee made by the Reserve Bank of India to review the regulations. That is, RBI can review the regulation. That can be done in every 4-5 years. तो RBI ने एक रेगुलेशन के ऊपर एक कमेटी बनाई है and advisory committee on the regulation, and one committee is made for the advisory committee on the regulation part. कई बार एक confusion होता है that what is the difference between norms and regulation. So sometimes we read RBI created a norm, RBI created a regulation. So RBI created a norms. Norms means the standard or the benchmark set by Reserve Bank of India. Bank must follow. Like currently the CRR, although we know that CRR decreased from 4% to 3%, हमको पता है, and by November this 3% will be implemented. But at present, if it is 4%, then CRR is 4%, bank should follow it. SLR is 18%, bank should follow it. तो ये हो गया एक rule which bank should follow. I hope you are getting my point. एक benchmark हो गया. तो that they are called norms or standards. एक होता है आपके पास रेगुलेशन. रेगुलेशन इज अ लीगल फ्रेमवर्क रूल that may be made according to the RBI Act 1934, FEMA Act, Banking Regulation Act, or your Negotiable Instrument Act. Check validity is maximum for how many months? 3 months. Check का validity है 3 months from the date of issue. So this is the rule bank need to follow. This is a set of rule bank need to follow. This is come under regulation. ये आ जाएगा आपका regulation के अंडर में. Difference clear है आपका? ठीक है, थोड़ा सा मैंने आपको डिटेल में जाकर बता दी, बिकॉज वी हैव सीन रिसेंटली इनटू द एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चंस based on unexpected concept of the banking awareness. So we have to be very clear and in depth about the concept, whatever the concept we are going to cover in the upcoming days. Reserve Bank of India set up a regulatory review cell to conduct the comprehensive review of the regulation in every 5 to 7 years. आरबीआई को जो भी रेगुलेशंस हैं बैंक्स के लिए, एनबीएफसीज के लिए, उनको रिव्यू करना होता है. रिव्यू that which regulation is currently applicable, which regulation is now outdated, we should remove it, हम हटा लें इसको, and we should not implement it further in future. That type of review is required. RBI will start such review from October 1st, 2025. This committee will work under Department of Regulation of Reserve Bank of India. An advisory committee is also formed for the regulation. एक advisory committee को भी form किया गया है to support the Department of Regulation for this purpose. So advisory committee on the regulation will have the tenure of 3 years and can be extended for another 2 years. So total tenure of this committee can be up to 5 years. 5 year तक का इसका committee हो सकता है. This committee will be chaired by Rana Ashutosh Kumar, Managing Director of the State Bank of India. So Rana Ashutosh Kumar sir will going to be the chairperson of this committee. Is my point clear? Other members' names are also given. Accidentally, it can come to the examination, but mostly you should remember the name of the chairperson of the committee. Committee chairperson name तो आपका most important रहेगा ही रहेगा. Is the news one is clear to all of you guys? Yes or no? Give the confirmation. Moving to the second news, SEBI after RBI. Securities and Exchange Board of India. So RBI, after RBI, SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, which is a regulatory body related to capital market, related to mutual fund, if you are making investment into stocks. So that is what we have, the SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. Now this SEBI reintroduced B30 incentive for the mutual fund. So B30 is the set of cities in India. It is the set of cities in India which is decided by Mutual Fund Association of India. ये decide किया किसने? Mutual Fund Association of India ने. So Mutual Fund Association of India defined B30 cities. क्या होता है B30 cities? The 30 cities of India, top 30 cities of India, from where the maximum investment in the mutual fund is done in the past. वो cities जहां से mutual fund में maximum investment आया, उनको कहा गया B30 cities. B30 actually 30 के beyond बोल रहे हैं. So 30 cities have been defined first. The top 30 cities from where we have the maximum investment into mutual fund. Beyond 30 means apart from these 30s, the other cities will be called B30, beyond 30, beyond these top 30. So top 30 means the cities like Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Bangalore, after that Indore, the major cities, mostly they are metro cities, Mumbai, from where maximum mutual fund investors are there. बोलो मेरा point समझ में आ रहा है क्या बोल रहे हैं हम लोग? तो 30 cities हो गए, top 30 cities हो गए, from where maximum investment we have into mutual fund, and B30 is beyond 30. Apart from these 30, other cities in India will be called beyond 30 cities. To motivate the investor from beyond 30 cities, now Association of Mutual Fund of India along with SEBI have announced incentive of 1% of first investment made by the investor. for the lump sum investment in the incentives, not for SIP, for lump sum. If someone is putting 1 lakh rupee into mutual fund, 1% will be the incentive for the company which convince the investor that, sir, mutual fund is good, do invest into mutual fund. So in the small cities in India, in the tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 cities, in the rural areas which will not under the top 30 cities, in such companies, if SBI mutual fund, one of the executive is able to convince the investor, sir, do invest into mutual fund, sir, this is a good mutual fund, make investment of 1 lakh rupee. So 1 lakh rupee investment, 1% will be the incentive for this person. बोलो point clear हो गया? हाँ, 1000 का आ जाएगा, 10 lakh कर लो उसको, able to convince a customer to invest 10 lakh, able to convince a customer to invest 1 CR. अब 1 CR का निकालो 1%, that will be the incentive. ठीक है? So for the systematic investment plan, SIP, 1% incentive will be there, but for first year, only for the SIP of first year, and with the ceiling of 2000 rupee. So it is not a case like in SIP we don't have any incentive. In SIP also incentive will be there, but it will be only on the first year SIP, and that is to up to the limit of 2000 rupee. While in case of lump sum investment, there is no such limit which is decided. 1% of the investment will be the incentive part. Point clear hai? Objective समझ आ गया? What will be the objective? Objective is to attract the investors, those who are not from the top cities. ऐसे इन्वेस्टर्स को अट्रैक्ट करो जो कि टॉप सिटीज में नहीं है, जो टायर 3 सिटीज में बैठे हुए हैं, टायर 5 सिटीज, टायर 6 सिटीज, दे आर सिटिंग ओवर देयर, स्मॉल सिटीज में बैठे हुए हैं, आपके हमारे जैसे शहरों में बैठे हुए हैं. SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, founded in the year 1998, became the autonomous body in the year 1992. Mumbai, Maharashtra headquarter है. तुहिन कांत पांडे sir is the current chairperson of the SEBI. One more news from SEBI. SEBI launched Swagat FI, and this time SEBI introduced Swagat FI for Gift City IFSC. Swagat FI is not a new news. I think 2 months back Swagat FI was discussed. In the month of either May or June it was discussed. May या जून के करंट अफेयर्स में मैंने स्वागत FI डिस्कस किया है. स्वागत FI फुल फॉर्म इज इंपॉर्टेंट. Single window automatic generalized access for the trusted foreign investor. It is going to be important. Full form is actually very important. So Swagat FI is a digital facility or one digital portal with the support of which foreign investors can register themselves, and from the demat account directly they will be able to make the investment into multiple different securities. अलग अलग सिक्योरिटीज में इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर्स को डिफरेंट टाइप के रजिस्ट्रेशंस का नीड नहीं है, डिफरेंट अकाउंट्स का नीड नहीं है. One account will be more than sufficient to make the investment into different type of securities, for government security, corporate bond, making investment into equity, if they want to invest into real estate investment trust, if they want to invest into the infrastructure investment trust, one single account will be eligible. Now the people, those who want to, foreigners, those who want to make investment in India, in the Gift City Gujarat, so for the Gift City Gujarat, a separate facility or the separate guidelines have been announced that the investors, those who are making the investment or getting registered for at least 10 years of duration, ऐसे इन्वेस्टर्स जो कि 10 years का रजिस्ट्रेशन ले रहे हैं गिफ्ट सिटी में इंस्टेड ऑफ 3 years. So long term investors, those who are taking the registration for 10 years, those who are making the investment into long term securities, for them Swagat FI initiative will be implemented in the Gift City Gujarat. 2 point में याद रखना है. What is Swagat FI? Swagat FI is a centralized digital portal and service launched by SEBI for the foreign investors in India. Second, Swagat FI full form क्या है? single window automated generalized access trusted foreign investor. Third, now Swagat FI implemented into GIFT City Gujarat for the investors, only for the investors, those who are getting listed for minimum 10 year of duration, making the investment into long term security, not getting registered for 3 years. तो उनके ऊपर ये एप्लीकेबल होगा. पॉइंट समझ में आ गया है तो बताइए, क्लियर है? Swagat FI also improved the disclosure transparency standard of the IPOs, market data, ensuring the predictable regulation environment. ये पॉइंट हो गया आपका स्वागत FI रिलेटेड. क्लियर है? अच्छे से पढ़ा था हम लोगों ने. स्वागत FI कंप्लीट किया है, पहले किया है स्वागत FI हम लोगों ने. बैंकिंग एंड फाइनेंशियल न्यूज पर आते हैं. एनपीसीआई, नेशनल पेमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया. दिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन व्हेनेवर कम्स टू न्यूज ऑलवेज कम टू एग्जाम एज वेल. जब जब न्यूज में आता है तब तब एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन क्रिएट कर लेता है. एनपीसीआई वेरी पावरफुल. सो नेशनल पेमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया applied to the Reserve Bank of India to take the approval of the UPI cash withdrawal up to 10,000 rupee at the business correspondent outlets in India. What is business correspondent outlets? Have you seen any type of normal grocery shop in your city? Usually I'll tell you, wherever in your city there are net cafes, छोटा सा नेट कैफे होगा, दे आर फिलिंग द ऑनलाइन फॉर्म्स, यू कैन टेक प्रिंट आउट जेरोक्स, देयर ओनली यू विल बी एबल टू सी दैट you can open the bank account with us. We are the BC, banking correspondent of Bank of Maharashtra. We are the banking correspondent of State Bank of India. They will keep the logos of and name of lots of banks together. You can deposit money, you can withdraw money. They are called banking correspondent. Those who are appointed by state, not only State Bank of India, every bank apart from RBI, all the banks are allowed to appoint banking correspondent in the rural areas, in such areas where the bank branches are not available, to offer certain initial basic facilities of the bank. So customer can open BSBDA, basic saving bank deposit account. Customer can do small withdrawals over there, छोटे मोटे withdrawal कर सकते हैं. एक बड़ा फेमस एड था वो एयरटेल वाला, दैट आई वांट टू फिल द फीस एंड दीदी आई डोंट हैव मनी, सो दीदी सेड जस्ट वेट अ मिनट एंड शी ट्रांसफर्ड मनी विद द सपोर्ट ऑफ एयरटेल पेमेंट बैंक. And she was standing on a shop, grocery shop, and uncle said, yes, your money received, now you can take the amount and you can withdraw. So actually they were making the advertisement, but actually the business correspondent cash withdrawal limit was only 1,000 rupee in cities and towns and 2,000 rupee in the rural areas. So banking correspondent cash withdrawal limit is very low. Now NPCI is asking to Reserve Bank of India to approve it to increase up to 10,000 rupee. तो जो लिमिट आपका 1,000 है सिटी में, 2,000 है रूरल एरिया में कैश विड्रॉल का, उस लिमिट को अप टू 10,000 रुपी इंक्रीज करने के लिए रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया के पास अप्लाई किया है अभी एनपीसीआई ने. वंस आरबीआई विल अप्रूव इट, इट विल बिकम अ बिग न्यूज एंड देन वी नीड टू कवर इट. करेंटली जस्ट कीप एन अपडेट दैट आरबीआई recently got the application from the NPCI to approve it. NPCI से application receive किया है. Clear है मेरा point? UPI hold around 85% of the digital transactions in India. We know that. And UPI is the product of NPCI, one of the most revolutionary product which is ever created till now in the digital transaction cases across the world. आगे move करेंगे. Guys, एक बार confirmation दे दो. Sir, CSCs can give loan to the rural. Yes, they are allowed to give the loan, but they cannot give it by their own. They can collect the application form. After that they need to submit the application form in the branch. So they are just act as a medium. They cannot disburse the loan. They cannot approve the loan. उनके पास approval authorities नहीं है. Document collection, supporting to the customer about what are the documents required. All these things they can do maximum. ठीक है, आगे मूव करें. अगला न्यूज है फ्रॉम द यूएस. सुनना है यूएस का न्यूज कि स्किप कर दें? So United States Federal Reserve cut down the benchmark rate by 25 basis point from 4.25% to 4%. 4.25% से डिक्रीज करके कितना परसेंट कर दिया? 4%. It's like the repo rate cut down. Let's take the scenario in case of India. You will be able to understand in a better way. Guys, what is the current repo rate? आपको याद है अभी करंट में आपका repo rate क्या चल रहा है? In India, we use a rate called repo rate. Repo rate is the rate of interest at which RBI provide lending facility to the banks. Either bank is borrowing loan from RBI or not, does not matter. Repo rate act as a benchmark rate for providing the loan from the bank to customers. So at what rate of interest bank is going to provide the loan to customer is decided by repo rate plus spread. Spread means their expenditure and all their profit included their profit. Okay. So in India, the repo rate is 5.5%. We have seen that there was a time when repo rate was 6.5 also. There is a cut off repo rate in India. Now why RBI decreases the repo rate? After decrement of repo rate, more liquidity comes to economy. For us, for a common man, loan become cheaper. We are able to take loan at lower rate of interest. So if someone want to buy a car and they observe that currently rate of interest came down, it is a right time to borrow the loan. If I want to take flat rate of interest, where the rate of interest should not increase in future with the increment in the repo rate, so they can go for, means this is the correct time to take the loan because you will be able to get the loan at the lower rate of interest. So most of the people take loan, most of the people buy products. It increase the liquidity into the economy, it boosts the GDP as well. GDP increase होता है यहाँ से, demands increase होते हैं, GDP increase होता है. This is the positive impact on the economy because of decrement of the repo rate. Similar to that in US also, they decrease their benchmark rate from 4.5 to 4%. Reasons क्या है? GDP rate is going down, job opportunities are decreasing. To increase the liquidity, to increase the demand into the economy, to increase the production, to increase the jobs, to increase the GDP, this benchmark rate has been decreased by the US government. बोलो point clear हो गया? I'm not going to read the theory. मैं आपको quickly बस पूरा concept बता दे रहा हूँ कि पहले 4.2 था, वहां से decrease करके 4% किया है. And what is the reason? What will be the impact? वो मैंने आपको clear कर दिया. बोलो yes or no? ठीक है. हाँ. But in US the inflation target is 2% and their inflation is more than 2%. So still the inflation rate in the US is more than 2%. If you are thinking, sir, why we are reading about the US? Because it impacts to the complete world. Not only to the US it is impacting, it impacts to the country, complete world. पूरे world को impact करता है US. And it's a reality. We have to accept it as a banking student. EPFO, Employee Provident Fund Organization launches Passbook Lite. Passbook Lite इन्होंने launch किया है and an Accenture K download facility. So EPFO organization, with any organization you will be working in the future. If it is a proper registered organization, then there will be a deduction from your salary that is called EPF deduction, Employee Provident Fund. The amount which you are going to save for your retirement. आप अपने retirement के लिए जो fund use करोगे, आप अपने retirement के लिए जो fund use करोगे, that fund will be called EPF, Employee Provident Fund. So every month certain amount of money will be deducted from your account. Usually it is 1700 rupee or 1800 rupee from your amount and 1800 rupee from the employer. So around 3600 rupee will be deducted, means will be the saving every month in the EPF from your side. That is the minimum one. Now EPF recently launched two facility. One is called Passbook Lite. EPF ने एक तो launch किया है आपका Passbook Lite, and second one they launched the PDF facility. Passbook Lite is launched by Union Minister Mr. Mansukh Mandaviya. Mansukh Mandaviya जी ने इसको launch किया है. Why Mansukh Mandaviya have launched it? भाई मनसुख मंडाविया ने क्यों लॉन्च किया है इसको? What is the reason? Why not any other minister launched it? PM Modi was able to launch it. That is okay. कि PM Modi इसको लॉन्च कर देते वो तो ठीक है, बट ये जो मनसुख मंडाविया है इन्होंने क्यों लॉन्च किया है? So he is the minister of Ministry of Labor and Employment. Ministry of Labor and Employment, and this EPFO comes under the Ministry of Labor and Employment. उस ministry के अंडर में आता है, correct है, that is what the reason is. So Ministry of Labor and Employment minister है, and this particular EPFO come under the ministry. As a part of the digital governance reform, Passbook Lite provides a snapshot view of the contribution withdrawal balance accessible directly without the portal login in the real time access. तो पोर्टल पर लॉगिन करने की जरूरत नहीं है, एंड यू कैन यूज दिस पासबुक लाइट एप्लीकेशन डायरेक्टली. इस ऐप को आप यूज कर सकते हो for going through with what is your contribution, what is the recent withdrawal, what is the total amount which is available in your account. To take a quick view, you can use this Passbook Lite feature. Second one is to download the another PDF, that is the critical document validating the provident fund transfer employee pension scheme calculation. Means your overall calculation, how much you are contribution, how much you are going to save, what is the interest you got last time, how much your contribution was, what is interest calculated, total amount, what will be the expectation in future. So total calculation you can see with the support of this PDF के support से. तो दो चीजें launch की हैं, one is PDF, second one is Passbook Lite. It is going to give the benefit of 27 crore plus EPFO subscriber, ensuring the faster claim settlement and digital resolution. That digitally you can check it. Next news, a simple small news. One of the NBFC in India called SMFG India Credit. SMFG India Credit. It is one of the non-bank financial company in India. Have done the collaboration with PhonePe. Why? On the PhonePe application, this company SMFG India will be offering the credit facility, loan facility for the short term without any interest. छोटे टाइम के लिए collateral free, interest free lending facility offer कर रहे हैं. So mainly target is tier 2, tier 3 cities, supporting the small businessmen, semi-urban, semi and rural area. Collaboration under this SMFG India Credit will be providing the loan facility, lending facility. Basically for 1 month loan, collateral free loan up to a month, this lending will be free and after that it will be chargeable. तो एक आध महीने के लिए जैसे credit facility offer नहीं होती, credit card if you are using for 30 days, 35 days, you need not to pay any interest, but after that interest is very high. Similar type of loan they are offering, similar type of OD facility, lending facility they are offering with the support of PhonePe. दो पॉइंट में याद रख लेना है, SMFG India, SMFG India, PhonePe, SMFG India, PhonePe collaborated for the collateral free loan in the tier 2, tier 3s and smaller cities in India. Point clear है अच्छे से. अगला न्यूज देखो, इसका नाम सुना, पहले ये बताओ, have you heard about this term called Indus Appstore? Have you heard about this previously? इसके बारे में सुना है आप लोगों ने पहले? एक और ऐप स्टोर. It is like you are using the Google Play Store. Maybe you are using Google Play Store. Most of you are using Google Play Store, or if you are using your iPhone, there also you have a separate app store. Similar to that, there is one more app store called Indus Appstore. It's an Indian company. It's an Indian app store which is owned by Flipkart. ये Flipkart owned है, actually PhonePe owned है. Directly it is owned by PhonePe, not Flipkart also. Directly it is owned by PhonePe. PhonePe owned है. So this Indus App Store is a app marketplace launched by PhonePe, have crossed 100 million devices. 100 million devices से ज्यादा devices पर अब ये use में आने लगा है. Mostly generation Gen Z, they are using it in a more way compared to the Google Play Store. They are using this App Store, Indus App Store. App Store localization feature discovery of the 12 Indian languages along with English. 40% users browse the regional languages, mainly Hindi, Marathi, Tamil and Gujarati. So these are the main applications or main languages under which this App Store is used in India. मतलब ज्यादा लोग use कर रहे हैं. Platform have a strong presence in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana. Gen Z, Generation Z, 18 to 27. they are 33% users. Together, Gen Y have, that is 27 to 44 years, accounted 93% of the users under age 45. So 93% of the users are under the age 45 and mainly Gen Z are their customer. News में कुछ भी नहीं है. News is very simple. Indus App Store became the App Store of India with 100 million plus users. 100 million plus users हैं, and this Indus App Store have recently launched by PhonePe. PhonePe ने इसको लॉन्च किया था. Alcatel के साथ में कोलैबोरेशन किया था. करेक्ट है. Alcatel is a mobile phone company. Alcatel PhonePe collaborated together, under which on the Alcatel devices by default Indus App Store is going to be available. So Alcatel mobile phone अगर कोई परचेस करता है तो Alcatel मोबाइल फोन पर Indus App Store by default अवेलेबल होगा. क्लियर है मेरा पॉइंट? बोलो यस और नो. हाँ, Kotak 11 application became the third largest mobile phone used application in the world, leaving behind UNO application and top in India. वो वाला हमने न्यूज कवर किया था फ्राइडे को. ठीक है, अच्छे से क्लियर है सारे यहां तक की न्यूज. आगे मूव कर रहा हूं. पेटीएम रोल आउट यूपीआई क्रेडिट लाइन फैसिलिटी कॉल्ड पेटीएम पोस्टपेड. पेटीएम पोस्टपेड लॉन्च किया है पेटीएम ने in collaboration with Suryoday Small Finance Bank. So Paytm collaborated with the Suryoday Small Finance Bank, launched the Paytm Postpaid Facility, interest free credit facility up to 30 days, repayable in the following month. तो credit line facility launch किया है PhonePe ने, sorry Paytm ने, not PhonePe, Paytm. Paytm have launched the credit line facility in collaboration with Suryoday Small Finance Bank. Name is Paytm Postpaid. So if you want to book movie ticket, you have a plan to go on a date today and you want to book a movie ticket, you don't have money in your pocket, then this Paytm Postpaid can support it. Such type of a small lending facility is called sachet loans. याद रखना, इन्हें कहा जाता है sachet loans और sachet lending facility. यहाँ पर आपका अमाउंट छोटा होता है. You are booking an amount of 2000 rupees. You don't have money, you're borrowing the money and you will return it back. So such type of funds are called sachet loans, sachet lending. So Paytm Postpaid in collaboration with Suryoday Small Finance Bank, interest free for 30 days. So if you took the money today and you return it within 30 days, 30 days में वापस कर दिया, then it will be interest free. Beyond 30 days, rate of interest going to be extremely high. User can use the Paytm Postpaid for online shopping, UPI based payment, bill payment, recharge also now you can do for someone if you want to do, right? Booking on the Paytm application. So it is a initiative of NPCI to increase the credit line facility on UPI कि UPI पर credit line facility जो है उसको increase किया जा सके. पॉइंट क्लियर है? चलो आगे मूव करें. अपॉइंटमेंट रेजिग्नेशन पर आते हैं. न्यूज नंबर 1 है आपके पास. Mr. Gaurang Lal Das has been appointed as the India's ambassador to South Korea. इंडिया के नए एम्बेसडर अपॉइंट हुए हैं साउथ कोरिया के लिए. 1999 बैच, इंडियन फॉरेन सर्विसेज ऑफिसर, सीनियर डिप्लोमेट हैं गौरंग लाल दास. मिस्टर गौरंग लाल दास. So Das is currently heading the East Asia division of the Ministry of External Affairs and New Delhi. He played an important role in the negotiation between India and China, rebuild the discussion over strength over the Ladakh border, standoff decision और discussion between जो tension चल रहा था उसको resolve करने में इन्होंने support किया था. So he was the person who supported a lot in resolving the tension between India and China. Now he has been appointed as India's ambassador to South Korea. इससे ज़्यादा कुछ आने वाला है नहीं. So Gaurang Lal Das जी appointed as India's ambassador to South Korea. अगला point है Mr. Pawan Kumar Sharma has been appointed as the Deputy Election Commissioner of India. Deputy Election Commissioner of India. तो Deputy Election Commissioner appoint हुए पवन कुमार शर्मा, 1999 batch IAS officer from the Madhya Pradesh cadre. Name is पवन कुमार शर्मा. Deputy Election Commissioner appoint हुए हैं ये. Deputy Election Commissioner appoint हुए हैं. एक और appointment है IAS officer V Lalitha Lakshmi, 2008 batch officer from the West Bengal cadre has been appointed as the joint secretary to the वाइस प्रेसिडेंट सेक्रेटरिएट। तो वाइस प्रेसिडेंट सेक्रेटरिएट की जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी अपॉइंट हुई है ललिता लक्ष्मी मैम। सो ललिता लक्ष्मी has been appointed as the joint secretary to the vice president of India. अच्छा, deputy, this name is very important, Mr. Sharma, Pawan Kumar Sharma, deputy election commissioner of India. Now see, what is the meaning of election commission? We know that currently election commission is trending in India, it is under discussion in India. So election commission of India is the constitutional body responsible for conducting the elections in India in two ways, one direct election, another one indirect election. Direct elections are the elections like your legislative assembly elections, your panchayat elections, Lok Sabha elections. They are direct election where we citizen of India do voting directly. Second category elections are indirect elections where the elections are conducted by the representative elected by us. For example, MLAs elected by us. Now MLAs are doing the voting on behalf of us, representing the population of the complete constituency. That is called indirect election, like Rajya Sabha election, president election, vice president elections. These are indirect elections in India. I hope you are getting my point. तो ये आपके जो आपके इलेक्शंस है वो आपका इलेक्शन कमिश्नर करवाते हैं, इलेक्शन कमीशन करवाता है. सो चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर ऑफ इंडिया इज करेंटली मिस्टर ज्ञानेश कुमार. ही इज द करंट चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर ऑफ इंडिया. ही इज द करंट इलेक्शन कमिश्नर ऑफ इंडिया. सुखबीर सिंह सिंधु जी एंड विवेक जोशी, दीज आर द इलेक्शन कमिश्नर. तो ये चीफ है. ज्ञानेश कुमार इज चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर. Two election commissioners are Sukhbir Singh Sindhu and Mr. Vivek Joshi. Mr. Sharma appointed as Deputy Election Commissioner. Deputy Election Commissioner appoint हुए Mr. Sharma. Point clear है अच्छे से. चलिए आगे मूव करें. तो 25th आपके कमिश्नर थे मिस्टर राजीव कुमार. 26th है मिस्टर ज्ञानेश कुमार. He is the 26th Chief Election Commissioner of India. ठीक. इलेक्शन कमीशन फाउंडेड ऑन 25th of January 1950. That is why 25th January every year celebrated in the form of Voters Day. हेडक्वार्टर आपका न्यू दिल्ली है. फर्स्ट चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर ऑफ इंडिया वाज सुकुमार सेन जी. फर्स्ट वुमेन चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर ऑफ इंडिया वाज वीएस रमा देवी मैम. दीज पॉइंट्स आर आल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट. ये भी आपके इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स है, अच्छे से कवर करिए. नेक्स्ट है इंटरनेशनल न्यूज. ऑस्ट्रेलिया increases the emission reduction goal to 62% by the year 2035. Means CO2 emission has to be decreased by 62%. CO2 emission को कम करना है by 62% by the year 2035. This is the target kept by Australia. That is pre-2005 level. 2005 में जो CO2 emission था उससे पहले का level जो है that one need to be achieved. उसको achieve करना है. The new target announced by the Prime Minister Anthony Albanese on 16th of September update the target 43% by 2030 and 62% by 35. तो 43% का target रखा है 2030 का and 62% by the year 35. Australia aligned with the commitment of the Paris Climate Agreement. Paris Climate Agreement का इन्होंने target, मतलब every country is doing that. India have the target net zero carbon emission India need to achieve by 2070, right? हमने target रखा है कि भाई हमको भी achieve करना है net zero carbon emission by which year? By the year 2070. This is the target of India. We also kept the target. We kept the target to become energy independent country by the year 2047. So similar to that, the target based on the recommendation of the Climate Change Authority, which suggested to decrease in the range of 62 to 70%. So 62% is the target kept by Australia now to achieve it by the year 2035. Main areas will be how much you are focusing on the clean energy, how much you are focusing on the renewable energy. By that we can achieve this target. उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम इस टारगेट को अचीव कर सकते हैं. यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स एंड साउथ कोरिया रीफ्रेम द कमिटमेंट ऑफ द कोरियन पेनिनसुला denuclearization despite North Korea position. So US and South Korea. South Korea and US, they have done the collaboration. Collaboration is in the Korean region. Their discussion is going on in the Korean region. We are going to decrease the nuclearization of weapon. So basically we need to work on the denuclearization. Nuclear powers, nuclear reactor, nuclear power use is going to decrease in the Korean region. Despite now North Korea is sitting over there. तो नॉर्थ कोरिया तो है, उसके बाद भी इनका डिस्कशन चल रहा है दैट हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिक्रीज द ओवरऑल यूज ऑफ न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी इन द कोरियन रीजन टू इंक्रीज द पीस, टू इंक्रीज द पीस, टू इंक्रीज द ट्रस्ट among the countries which are located in the Korean region or nearby that. Nuclear power is dangerous for the complete world. Not nuclear power, misuse of the nuclear power. So 3-stage plan they have discussed. First, initial halt, stopping the North Korea ongoing nuclear and missile program. How they are going to do this, I don't know. Trust building measure, reducing the tension through the dialogue while maintaining the national security and deterrence. कि डिस्कस करेंगे, बात करेंगे, प्यार से समझाने की कोशिश करेंगे. Final denuclearization, complete dismantling the nuclear weapons under the international verification. कि नॉर्थ कोरिया को समझाएंगे प्यार से और फिर उसके बाद उनका ट्रस्ट लेकर और उनको बोलेंगे भाई जो भी वेपन आपने बना लिए न्यूक्लियर वेपन, उनको आप डिसमेंटल कर दो इन द फ्रंट ऑफ इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी, इन फ्रंट ऑफ इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी. ऐसा करेंगे, ठीक है. सो APEC कमेटी विल बी held in South Korea focusing on the security, trade and regional cooperation. North Korea leader Jim Yong will not attend the summit. तो जो summit कर रहे हैं to convince the North Korea leader is not attending that summit. ये summit कर रहे हैं, we will convince North Korea. वो बोल रहा मैं आऊंगा ही नहीं, कर लो convince, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. India record the first half CO2 emission drop in the year 2025. So for the first time CO2 emission started declining in India. ठीक है, CO2 emission जो है वो आपका decline होने लगा है इंडिया में. अच्छी बात है. India recorded 1% decline in the electricity carbon dioxide emission during the January to June 2025 compared to the same period of last year as per the data shared by Center for Research Energy Clean Air, that is CREA, UK based company. So CREA is a UK based company. This company have shared the data that India's CO2 emission decline in the electricity production. Electricity production में हमारा CO2 emission जो है वो decline होने लगा है. The better part is why the CO2 emission is declining. क्यों decline हो रहा है? So decline is mainly India is moving toward the clean energy growth and lower the electricity demand due to the summer and pre-monsoon rainfall. दो कारण बताएं. एक तो electricity demand नीचे था. Second reason is electricity demand India started completing with the support of clean energy, with the collaboration of solar energy, hydropower energy, nuclear energy. So with the support of this, we started increasing our electricity production. So we have less. Now we are moving toward the coal-based electricity production to solar power, wind energy electricity production, which are the cleaner and sustainable options for the electricity, but costly. ठीक है, समझ आ रहा है? So because of that, for the first time, 1% decrement in the CO2 emission has been observed between January to June. 1% का CO2 emission decrease हुआ है. India added 25 gigawatt of the clean energy in the first half of 2025, around 70% of growth in the compared to last year. Last year के comparison में 70% का growth है. India have the target of 500 gigawatt of renewable energy by the year 2030. India have already achieved 252 gigawatt. 252 gigawatt का target रखा है. 500 is the target by 2030 and net zero carbon emission 2070. Net zero carbon emission का target है 2070 का. Clear है यहाँ तक के point? एक लास्ट न्यूज देखते हैं करंट, बाकी आप इंपॉर्टेंट डेज वगैरह आप खुद कवर कर लीजिएगा पीडीएफ से, ठीक है। फ्रॉम टुमारो आई विल ट्राई टू कंप्लीट ऑल द न्यूज विद इन द सेशन। कल से कोशिश करूंगा कि सारे न्यूज मैं ही करवा कर जाऊं, बट एक तो अगर इंपॉर्टेंट डेज वगैरह छूट जाते हैं दैट यू कैन डू बाय योर ओन, बिकॉज वी फॉलो द सीक्वेंस वेयर द डिफिकल्ट न्यूज लाइक आरबीआई सर्कुलर, सेबी सर्कुलर, दे आर ऑन द टॉप, banking and financial news are on the second position, then news of international and national importance are on third and fourth position. In the last we keep obituary, awards, important days. If you can means you can easily do it by the pdf also directly, इसीलिए हम ऐसे रखते हैं, ठीक है। प्राइम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदी inaugurated 3-day combined commander conference at the eastern command headquarter at Vijayadurg in Kolkata. So all three, that is 3 days combined commander conference conducted for the at the Eastern Command headquarter. It is the first all three commanders, commander of Indian Air Force, Indian Army, Indian Navy called together after the Operation Sindoor. ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के बाद ये पहली बार हो रहा है कि ट्राई सर्विस कमांड ऑपरेशन इज कॉल्ड, एंड it is just for the military brainstorming discussion at the leadership level. What are the updates we need to follow in the upcoming years? Why this year the theme is the year of reform, transforming for the future, year of reforms transforming the future. This is the theme of combined commanders conference, CCC. So CCC conducted at which place? Last time CCC was held in Bhopal in 2023. This time CCC conducted at Vijayadurg, which was previously known as Fort William. जिसे Fort William कहा जाता था, that is renamed by the Modi government only, Vijay Fort in Kolkata. So Vijay Fort Kolkata was the venue of CCC this year, and this time CCC was called for the purpose of doing the brainstorming under the theme of year of the reform transforming for the future. एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज आप लोगों को बता देता हूं मैं इमीडिएटली, गाइस बी रेडी एट 12 PM टुडे। 12 बजे आज मेरा पेड सेशन नहीं है, सो वी आर गोइंग टू यूटिलाइज दिस टाइमिंग फॉर कंडक्टिंग द MCQs ऑन YT। YouTube पर MCQs करेंगे 1st of September to 15th of September. So 1st September से 15th September का MCQ सेशन होगा today at 12 o'clock. So be ready there. It will be going to be around 45 minutes of session, not more than that. 45 मिनट का सेशन करेंगे. As much as possible important question we are going to quickly revise that we will be doing over here. ठीक है? So be there on time to join it. Thank you for joining the session. I'll share the link in some time over the Telegram groups also. Take care. Jai Hind. All the best. Inform to your friends as well to join